We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Houston Texans. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Here we go. Start. Let's go.
They run with the All-Pro from a couple of years ago, Jonathan Taylor.
A solid stiff arm. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
Yeah, they're hoping to do it consistently here.
Back to Taylor on first down.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
And that's the type of run we expect out of Taylor. We all remember his all-pro season in 2021, leading the league in yards and touchdowns. Not quite those heights in 2022 when he missed time with an injury, but in only 11 games, still reached nearly 900 yards. When he's healthy, tough to find a better runner in the league.
Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
You look at the defense for these Texans.
They were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
I lost count of the number of turnovers that were occurring in that game.
Did.
Right? I mean, I had a clicker going after a while. 5, 6, 7, 8. It was unbelievable. There haven't been that many turnovers or takeaways, however you want to say, in the game since the Reagan administration. This is absolutely unreal.
I was in diapers.
From the 35, here's a 2nd and 9. On the counter, it's Taylor.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Well, this defense for the Texans, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option. Now the pitch goes to Taylor. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 58 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Let's go now.
A man coming off a great rookie year, it's Dameon Pierce.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
You look at this Colt defense.
Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
And from analyzing them and talking with their defensive coordinator, we know they have a full playbook. So look for them to mix up coverages, pressure one play, fall back the next. They'll do a lot of different things trying to confuse the offense.
Stroud sets up the play action. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Rig alert, rig alert.
Stroud on third down now. He's got his man. That's Dell. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A nice throw right there. And, Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
The Texans at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity. And that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Warriors, 70. Three.
Here's Stroud.
And it's intercepted.
Picked off by Kenny Moore. And the Colts will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
This pass left side to Downs.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 25 yards that time.
Back to 60, back to 60. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now Richardson, he's going to keep it running right.
And he's going to be met at about the 43.
And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. In motion is McKenzie. On 2nd down, Minshew.
And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
Minshew sets to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Desmond King picks it.
So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Finds his man. It's John Mechie.
Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Over the middle, complete. It's Pierce. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Hurt. 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 Right there, hurt, check, hurt.
Stroud working out of the gun.
Flushed out right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Okay, ready?
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 3. Stroud.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Samson Ebukam. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That is caught by Dell.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10.
Cowboy 80.
They'll run here with Pierce. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
And Stroud now to throw. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That catch good for 8, but still, it's third and goal now.
Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Yeah, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
It's now 4th and goal.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. So on 4th down, Texan kicker Ka'imi Fairbairn comes on. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Let's go.
Play action. Now Richardson.
Sliding out of the pocket. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
Didn't reach 1,000 yards, but there's no denying Pittman's the Colts' unquestioned top guy in the passing game. 99 receptions last season, 10th in the NFL, and he picks up another one there.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
And he gets it down to the 32.
78 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. In motion, the tight end.
Again, it's Taylor.
No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down.
Fighting through the offense was Corey Littleton and making a nice play.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Taylor.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Jonathan Taylor, a touchdown machine. He's going to get plenty of looks down here near the goal line. So if I'm on defense, I might start getting prepared to see his number called a couple of more times.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Touchdown!
Jonathan Taylor.
He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Colts are able to add on to that lead. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. And I think they're going to at least take a look at this. A couple extra tight ends are in. 3rd and goal from the 1.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Taylor. And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break free, and he's marked short.
No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. Incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They throw for it on 4th and goal at the 1. And this Texans defense comes up with a goal line stand.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So a free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. This is brought in at the 21.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Now they're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired, CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. They run once more with Taylor.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Ready, ready. Lions.
Now Richardson. Got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
Big strides. Look at him go.
And the Texans scoop it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. 101 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Second down, here's Richardson.
Escaping the pressure right.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Richardson shotgun on 3rd down.
And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And Gay knocks this one through.
So when you factor in the safety, this now a 5-point swing.
And look, I'm not going to turn away a 5-point swing because 5 points, that's valuable. Don't get me wrong on this. But if they could have taken that safety and added 7 to it, now you're talking about a really big swing.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. It's the dump off to Pierce.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams.
These two clubs running through their final halftime adjustments. It's just about time to get back at it. For the call of the second half, we go back out to Houston, H-Town, and Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Gay now set to kick it off.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Let's go now.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 32 on the play.
Stroud to throw it. He gets this one to Mechie.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
And here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because He really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Able to force him out of the pocket right, but still able to complete it. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Stroud out of the gun here. A quick throw, but incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
A run for Pierce out of the gun.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud.
Flush to his right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
60 Bobcat.
Richardson off the play fake.
That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. 16 yards right off the bat, but a first down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. The veteran Jerry Hughes drops the hammer in the backfield.
I sure would be happy to have the longevity that Jerry Hughes does. 13th NFL season, first in Houston, and he delivers 9 sacks and a pair of forced fumbles. The Texans continue to need a veteran like him.
Under pressure, they got him again. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack.
He was still looking through his progressions and going through his receiver options, and while he was doing that, the defense got to him quickly in the pocket.
And it was a great example of zone coverage, well executed, well coordinated. All the receivers were covered, and he couldn't evade the rush back in the pocket.
18, 5 years. 79 Broncos. 19 tight, 19 tight.
3rd and long for Richardson.
Being chased out left. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
Oh, look at this play call. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there.
And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49.
Now Stroud.
Looking to sack for once, and it's intercepted.
Still going inside the 20.
And he will bring it back. And interception, return for a Colts TD. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Gay is on for the point after. And the lead is now 13.
Makes the score Colts 19, Texans 6.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
Come on.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit. It has done its job. As far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
70.
Stroud now on 3rd and 2. Eluding the pressure right. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Track 60. Track 60. Go.
Here's Stroud. That's complete to Pierce. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
They run with the former Buffalo Bill, Devin Singletary. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Haven't been a defensive coordinator yet. I think 2nd and 2 is a fun situation to try and defend. Playbook is wide open for an offense, partner.
Nice job. Hold him to 1 after that 8-yard pickup on 1st down. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. 1st down, they go right back to Pierce. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Stroud now on 2nd down. That's complete to Dell. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 24-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another 1st.
Cut my team. Go street. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
1st and 10, it's Stroud. Got his man, Dell. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. And they're going to speed things up here.
The throwing again is Stroud.
Right side complete. That's Woods.
And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans.
C.J. Stroud.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Texans have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st downs a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
127 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 49-yard line.
They'll run the toss here with Taylor.
Past the 20.
Down the left sideline.
A big play there for Indy. 43 yards.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
They'll run with Patterson.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown. And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
I didn't, but he got 6 points out of it. I know that's a great play for that defensive unit. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. That will throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
Nifty move. 20.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor
with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Colts answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, They had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
Richardson will throw for it.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by M.J. Stewart. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. There to stop him, Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. And the tight end goes in motion left.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
1st and 10, it's Pierce.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
79 Broncos. 19 tight. 19 tight.
The 2nd down throw now from Stroud.
Flushed out right.
Open man downfield is Woods.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Oh, and this is a touchdown or bust drive, and that will definitely help their cause. What a time to come up with a play like that. And now, plenty of time to try and finish this drive in the end zone and take the lead.
19 Lions.
Stroud to throw it. Swings this one out wide for Pierce.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. But now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10. Delivers another one to Pierce.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now 2nd and 4.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Warriors 70, Dragon 60.
Here's Stroud.
They're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes a quick read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the first down with his legs instead.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Here now, 2nd and goal.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Now Stroud.
And he's got it.
Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
For the lead, here's start and goal.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Stroud. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Great hands there defensively to knock the ball away in the end zone. My partner just stood up. It's 4th and goal, and the game coming down to one play.
And there's no way you're getting me back down there again. They have to do it one more time. This is exciting.
Glad you remembered to come back on Mike for this.
Cup 19, Cup 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 3-yard line.
Well, this ball game was close throughout. Remember, it was neck and neck at intermission, neck and neck at the end, but a great job to come in here in a tough environment, Charles, and get the victory.
Yeah, tough environment indeed. How about all the people we can hear shouting from their seats right below us, partner? They weren't real happy that their team didn't keep the home field. How about how these visitors came in, calm every step of the way, even with all the pressure, and found a way to get out.